Solomon was the son of King David and Bathsheba. His name means peaceful, and another name given by God through the prophet Nathan was Jedediah, meaning beloved of the Lord. From a young age, Solomon grew up in the royal palace under David's guidance. He showed humility and obedience in his youth, and his tender heart pleased God. Before David's death, he declared Solomon the rightful king, and Solomon was anointed while David was still alive. A smooth transfer of power blessed by God. After becoming king, Solomon went to Gibeon to offer sacrifices. That night, God appeared to him in a dream and said, "Ask what I shall give you." Instead of riches or long life, Solomon asked for wisdom to rule God's people. God was pleased with his request and gave him not only wisdom but also riches, honor, and peace. Solomon's wisdom became world famous. People came from all nations to hear him. Even the Queen of Sheba marveled at his understanding. He wrote Proverbs in his youth, filled with wisdom, Song of Solomon in his middle age, reflecting love and beauty, and Ecclesiastes in his later years, when he realized his mistakes and the emptiness of life without God. He built the magnificent temple in Jerusalem, fulfilling his father David's desire to create a permanent dwelling place for God. His reign was marked by peace, prosperity, and cultural greatness. Israel reached its golden age under his leadership. But over time, Solomon's heart began to drift. The one who once built a house for God began to build altars for idols. He married many foreign women who turned his heart away from the Lord. Though God warned him, Solomon did not listen. Pride and pleasure replaced devotion and obedience. The God who once gave him everything began to take away his protection, enemies rose, and peace began to fade. God was angry and said, "Because you have done this, I will surely tear the kingdom from you and give it to your servant." 1 Kings chapter 11 verse 11. Yet for David's sake, God said he would not do it in Solomon's lifetime but in his son's. A father's faithfulness can still bring mercy upon the next generation. Our walk with God matters for those who come after us. Enemies began to rise against Solomon, signs that God's favor was lifting. Solomon reigned 40 years over Israel. At the end of his life, he looked back with regret. In Ecclesiastes, he wrote from experience that earthly pleasure, wealth, and human wisdom are all vanity, emptiness without God. He realized that all his achievements meant nothing without obedience to the Lord. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. His life teaches us, gifts from God are for his purpose, not our pleasure. Closeness to God yesterday doesn't guarantee obedience today. God's patience has a limit. True fulfillment is in fearing God. Everything else, power, fame, and pleasure, is temporary and meaningless without him. No matter how high God raises us, we must never forget we are ordinary, simply vessels used by him, like the donkey on Palm Sunday that carried Jesus, not to be praised, but to bring him glory. Thank you.